Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get these really cute French tip nails using the Makartt Polygel Kit that I got from Amazon. So here's what the kit looks like. It comes with basically everything you'll need. I am going to be using these stiletto nail tips also from Amazon instead of the dual forms that came in the kit. We're also going to be using acetone as our slip. You're also going to need a LED lamp. I got this one on Amazon. I'll have everything linked down below in the description box. So starting off, I'm going to take this Kiss glue and I'm going to begin to glue down the nail tips onto my nails. So I'm not using the dual forms that came in the polygel kit just because I felt like it was a lot easier to achieve the look that I was going for if I used these nail tips. And I also do want to mention that I did already prep my nails prior to starting this video. I went ahead and cleaned the cuticle and I buffed over my nails lightly with the nail file. That way when I go in to glue the nail tips on, it just sticks on a little better. And then I decided to do an almond shape, so here I'm just going to go ahead and cut them. And then I'm going to go in with the nail file to sharpen up the shape and give myself that almond shape. So here's what they look like once they're all filed. They're not perfect. We are going to go back and do some more filing later on. So next I'm going to go in and file over the nail tip and my nail. You want to have like an even flat surface. So I'm just going to go ahead and buff the nails and the nail tip. This is also going to ensure that the product stays on better. So here's what it looks like once everything is nice and filed. So at this point you want to either wash your hands or spray some alcohol. I'm just taking alcohol and spraying it on my hand just to get rid of the filing dust. And then I'm going to go in with my base gel. This is really important. As you can see, I started one of my nails and I forgot to apply this. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to every single one of my nails. And then I'm going to cure this in the UV light for about 60 seconds. So next I'm going to take my spatula and I'm taking the color Natural Pink and I'm just going to go ahead and grab a bead of that, and you want to place it right at the top of your nail. So it's really easy to manipulate the product once you add the slip. However, you do want to make sure that you're not adding too much slip onto your brush, because if you are, it's going to make the product really watery and it's going to be a little harder to work with. And then if the brush is too dry, then the product is going to stick to your brush and it's also going to be really hard to work with. But once you start to use it, you'll kind of get the hang of how much slip you'll need. And then as you can see right over here, I could use a little more polygel, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a little more. And then I'm just going to apply it right there. And then with my brush, I'm just going to go ahead and pat it down just to blend it in. And then here I had a little bit of extra polygel, so I'm just going to bring it back and just wipe it off. So here's what my shape looks like. It's kind of like a little oval shape. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cure it in the light for 30 seconds. And I prefer to do each nail individually. It's totally up to you, but I feel like it's easier this way because polygel can sometimes be a little messy. But now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next finger. So I'm just doing the same thing. I'm placing the bead right at the top and taking my slip and my brush and making sure to press it down. Another thing is you want to make sure to clean up the cuticle area as you go. So just take your brush and run it through your cuticle area. It's going to help it look a lot neater. And then here's what it looks like from the top view. As you can see, it's not too thick and it's not too thin. So I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the process to the rest of my nails. Alright, so here are what the nails look like once they're completely cured. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my nail file. So this next step is crucial in making sure you get that crisp line in between the white and the pink. So you're going to want to take your nail file and go over that shape that you created and kind of just perfect the shape a little bit. And then once you do, this is what it's gonna look like. So then I'm just gonna take some alcohol and spray it on my nails just to get rid of that filing dust. So next I'm taking the bright white, and I will say that this consistency is a little different and in my opinion a little harder to work with than the pink. I feel like it's a little thicker, but you're pretty much going to want to do the same thing, except for this time I'm placing it at the tip of my nail and just kind of blend it down to the pink. So it is going to overlap the pink a little bit and it's going to look extremely messy, but don't worry, we're going to fix it at the end. It'll be fine. You just want to make sure that you're covering all the areas that you didn't cover with the pink. Alright, so here's what it's going to look like. As you can see, it's completely messy, but don't worry, you just want to go ahead and cure it in the light for another 30 seconds. And then you're going to want to go ahead and do the same thing to the rest of your nails. Alright, so these are my nails fresh out of the UV light. So now here is a really fun part. You're going to take your nail file and then you're going to begin to buff over that white. So at this point your French tip is going to start to reveal itself and then you're going to see how nice and crisp your line is. And then again, I'm just going over and spraying some alcohol to get rid of the filing dust. And then for my top coat, I'm using this one by Beetles. I didn't use the one that came in the kit because I already had this one that was already opened. So I just decided to not waste another one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to all of my nails. And then here I'm just making sure to clean the cuticles one last time before I put my nails in the UV light. And then lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and cure my nails for 60 seconds. And that is how I got this easy DIY French tip at home. Don't forget that everything is gonna be linked down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.